Hello friends, my name is Mike. Next to me is my cat Prana, and welcome to this Vinyasa yoga class. I'm really happy to have you here. I would recommend this class to beginner students and also intermediate level practitioners who want to kind of go back to basics and really build the foundation of their practice. And as always, if you ever need to take a break, feel free to hit pause, take a child's pose, rejoin the flow whenever you feel ready. Modify anything however you need to. You can skip vinyasas if you'd like. Make this practice your own. So I hope you enjoy this flow. I hope you enjoy the scenery in this video. And I hope you enjoy the guitar in Shavasana at the end as well. So we'll start this practice in child's pose. Just finding some presence, feeling a sense of connection to your breath and to your body. Just bringing your full attention into the space within your yoga mat. From here, crawl your fingertips over to the right side of your mat. Lift your palms, so just keep your fingertips in contact with the ground. And then pull your left hip slightly backwards to feel a little bit of a stretch in that left side of your body. Take 2 deep breaths into that left side body and the left rib cage. Good, and then crawl the fingertips over to the opposite side. Work to pull the right hip a little bit backwards. Take one more breath here. Awesome, and then bring the fingertips back to the center of your mat. And then slide your hands backwards towards your body. And let's come onto our hands and knees in a tabletop position. So make sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrists and the hips are stacked over the knees. Back is nice and flat here. Inhale, drop your belly downwards towards your mat and gaze up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, round through your spine, drop the head down towards your hands. Again, fill up your lungs, gaze upwards, roll the shoulders back, open your throat. And as you empty the lungs, press the mat away, round the spine. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the belly button down, gaze up. And as you exhale, round through the spine. And one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the head, lift the chin, and exhale, round the spine. Good, and then come back to a flat back here in tabletop position. And we'll move right into our first downward facing dog. So slide the hands a little bit forwards, tuck the toes under, and then lift the hips up. Start off with a little movement. So I invite you to maybe pedal out your feet, or maybe rock the hips from left to right if that feels better. Starting to wake up the body, starting to feel inside the body. Notice what each little movement feels like. And coming into stillness here, straighten your elbows as much as you can, and then work to lift your hips towards the back of your mat. Good, and take a deep breath in through your nose. And an exhale out. Gaze to the top of your mat and tiptoe your feet all the way forwards. So keep your feet about hips width distance here at the top of the mat. And we'll come into ragdoll pose. So grab opposite hand to opposite elbow. Bend your knees as much as you need to feel comfortable. And then maybe rock a little bit from side to side here. Softening into your lower back. Relax your head. Be long through the back of your neck. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, release your elbows. Bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale, move into a halfway lift. So lengthen through the spine. Stretch your back straight. And as you exhale, drop the head, forward fold. Inhale, rise up to stand. Mountain pose, reach the arms up, gaze up. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up, extended mountain pose, gaze up. And empty the lungs as you fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back into high plank position. Good, find some activation in the core, pulling the belly button towards the spine. Find some activation in the arms, engaging your biceps and your triceps. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, lower the knees down to the ground, bend the elbows, bring the chest down, untuck the toes. Inhale to a baby cobra pose, so just lifting your chest, roll the shoulders back, press your pelvis down, keep length in the back of your neck. Take one more breath here. Exhale, lower the chest down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Option to keep the knees down, or if it feels okay, you can lift the knees, maybe drop the head back a little bit. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Pause here, breathe here. Good, and gaze to the top of your mat. Step the feet forwards. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to stand. Stretch the arms up to the sky. Gaze up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, stretch the back of your neck. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into your plank position. And we'll move through our first Vinyasa flow here. So option to lower the knees down or keep them lifted. We're going to move into a low plank. So bend your elbows, hover the chest above the ground. Inhale, come into up dog, straighten the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Good job. Pause here. Feel the cool air as it comes into your body. Feel the warmth of the air as it leaves your body. Look up to the top of the mat. Travel the feet forward. So you can step them forward if you want to jump them. Go for it. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Drop the head. Inhale, rise up to stand. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do one more flow like that. Inhale to mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stretch your back, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into plank pose. And again, we'll go through our flow here. So option to lower the knees down, keep them lifted if you'd like. Bend the elbows into chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Firm your legs, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Good work. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Take your time getting the foot there. And then plant your back foot flat on the mat. Inhale, spiral your arms open into warrior number 2. Take a nice bend into your front knee. So the front knee is stacking over the ankle. Relax the shoulders. Feel inside your body. Feel your back leg. See if you can anchor your back foot a little bit more firmly into the ground. With an inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your back hand down your back leg and reach your right arm back. Stretching the right side of your body, but also keep length in the left side of your body too. Maybe gaze up to your top fingertips for this last breath. And as you exhale, lower your right hand down towards the top of your mat, and we're going to transition into half moon pose. So option to use a block here, bringing the block to the top right corner of your mat, or fingertips can come to the ground. And then we'll lift the back leg off of the ground, reach your left arm upwards towards the sky. Finding the balance here. Take as much of a bend into your right knee as you need to. Revolve your chest and your left shoulder upwards towards the sky. Keep kicking through your back heel for 3. Keep breathing. 2. And 1. Lower your top leg down towards the top of the mat. Feet are going to be hips width distance here, top of the mat. Grab your big toes with your peace fingers. So again, bend your knees as much as you need to reach your toes. And then with an inhale, lengthen the spine, gaze forward. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Gaze between your legs. Soften your shoulders. You should feel complete relaxation in the back of your neck. Take 2 more deep breaths. Finding presence in the pose, feeling the body, feeling the breath. Good job. And then release your toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, and we're going to make our way back into downward dog. Option 1, step straight back into dog. Option 2, if you want to take a vinyasa, step back into a high plank position. And then we'll move into our chaturanga, either keeping the knees lifted or lowering them as we move into our low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the chin. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good work. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, place the left foot between the hands. Plant your back foot down. Again, take your time getting here, no rush. And when you're ready, inhale, spiral the arms open, warrior number 2. So the left knee is stacking over the ankle so that your left thigh is parallel to the ground. And then make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Make sure your wrists are relaxed. And again, arriving in the pose, feeling the contact between your body and the mat, firmly anchoring your back foot down into the mat. And with the next inhale, slide your right hand down your back leg and reach your front hand backwards, reversing the warrior. Keep feeling your feet grounding down. Keep lengthening the left side of your body. One more breath, maybe gaze up to the top fingertips. And as you exhale, slowly transitioning into half moon pose here. So the left fingertips are going to lower down to the top of the mat. Again, option to use the block. And then slowly lifting the back leg up, reaching the top arm up towards the sky. And then twisting open here. So we're twisting the rib cage and twisting your abdomen upwards towards the sky. Keep grounding down through all four corners of your bottom foot. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the top foot down to the top of the mat. Again, feet are hips width distance here. And this time we'll slide the palms of our hands under the soles of the feet. So you're stepping right on top of your hands. And again, bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. It might feel nice to kind of pedal out the legs here, straightening one leg as you bend the opposite leg, and then switching, or just stay in stillness, whatever feels good. Take one more breath. Good, and then release your hands from the feet. Inhale, rise up to stand, root to rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. We'll move into tree pose. So we'll lift the right foot off of the ground and then bring your right foot to either your left ankle or your left inner thigh. So if you bring it to the ankle, you can keep the toes down. You can keep your right toes down to help balance. Otherwise, bring it up to the inner thigh. Either option is perfectly fine. And then we'll bring the hands to heart center. Lock your eye gaze on one point in front of you. So it can be something on the ground, or if there's a wall in front of you, you can gaze at a point on the wall. Steadying the mind. And then once you've found the balance, option to reach the arms up or keep them at heart center. Be here for 3 more breaths. And always keeping in mind that if you fall out, don't worry about it. That's part of the practice. Falling is learning, so just come right back into it. Last breath here. Good, and then if you reach the arms up, start to bring them back down to heart center, and we'll all lower the right foot down and switch the legs. Left foot lifts, same options. Either foot comes to the right ankle or to the right inner thigh. Grounding down through all 4 corners of that bottom foot firmly, like a tree sending its roots down into the ground. Hands come to heart center, and locking the eye gaze again. And then your choice, so keeping the hands here at heart center or extending the arms up towards the sky. As you breathe, try and lift your rib cage a little bit higher. About 2 more breaths. Good, and slow and controlled, coming back down. Good job, and then release your hands to the sides of your body. Inhale to mountain pose, reaching up, gazing up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, and we'll transition back into down dog. So again, your choice. Step right back into dog, or come through a vinyasa, so coming into high plank, and then bending the elbows into low plank, option to lower knees, as always. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale from down dog, lift your heels, come onto your tippy toes. Exhale, wave forward, come into a high plank position just for a moment. Good, and then lower the knees down to the ground and come up onto the knees. So lift your chest, bring the knees to about hips width distance apart on the ground. And we'll move into camel pose here. So bring your hands to your lower back. And then slowly start to drop your head back. Really relax your head. Taking a little back bend here. Work to press your shin bones down into the mat. Work to lift your rib cage upwards towards the sky. Option to stay here. If you'd like to bring your hands down to your heels, go for that. Otherwise, just keep the hands on the back. So just go wherever you need to go here to find a nice opening in your back. There's never a need to push yourself in yoga. Take 2 more deep breaths. Good. If you brought the hands down to the heels, bring one hand back to your lower back, and then bring the other hand back to your lower back. Slowly start to make your way back up. And then we'll come to a seated position. The legs are forwards, big toes are together. Ground the backs of your legs down into your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold over the legs, Paschimottanasana. You can grab the ankles, you can grab the sides of the feet. You can even grab the big toes with the peace fingers. And then relax the head down. Soften through your lower back. Take 3 more breaths. Inhales to lengthen through your lower back. Exhales to fold a little bit deeper. Good. And then release what you have with your hands. Roll the spine back up. And we'll come onto our backs. Nice and controlled. From the back, hug the knees into the chest. Cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh, right below the knee. And then we're going to reach the hands to grab the back of the left thigh. Option to interlace your fingertips even, if that feels comfortable for you. And then slowly start to pull your left thigh towards your head so that you feel a bit of a stretch in your right hip. And this is a reclined pigeon pose, a nice hip stretch. If it feels nice, you can even straighten out your left leg, or you can keep it bent. Work to pull your right toes towards your right knee, flexing the foot. Take 2 more deep breaths. Soften into your right hip a little bit more with this last breath. Good. From here, hug your right knee into your chest, straighten your left leg and lower your left heel down to the ground. And then with your left hand, guide your right knee over to the left side of your mat. And then open your right arm to the right side of your mat. Gaze over your right shoulder, coming into a supine twist. Two more breaths. And then slowly twisting back to center. Hug both knees into the chest, and this time we'll cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. So again, the ankle is going to come right below the knee, and then we'll grab the back of the right leg with both hands, maybe interlace the fingertips, and then slowly start to pull the legs towards your body, just enough so that you feel a stretch in your left hip. And then your choice, so keeping the right knee straight or keeping it bent. Finding a meditative state of mind, just feeling the body, observing the body. Yoga isn't the same as meditation, but it's possible to find meditative states within yoga where we're fully present, fully aware of what's happening inside the body, and just observing it from a place of equanimity, not judging what's happening, just observing it. And from here, we'll move into our supine twist. So straighten the right leg and lower your right heel down to the ground. Hug your left knee into your chest. With your right hand, drop the left knee over to the right side of your mat. Open your left arm to the left side. Gaze over your left shoulder. And then coming back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shin bones. And then lift your forehead upwards towards the knees. Keep squeezing everything together. Use all the energy that you have left inside your body. Keep hugging the forehead up for 3, 2, and 1. Release the legs. Shavasana pose. Find a nice, comfortable position. Close your eyelids. Relax all the different parts of the body. Let the mind go. Let the breath go. Take a slow inhale through your nose. Feel the air as it rushes into your body. And a slow exhale out your mouth as you let go a little bit more, coming a little bit more deeply into this place of surrender. And we'll just be here for a couple minutes, letting go. Slow breath in through your nose. Feel the air coming in. Feel the coolness of the air coming in. Feel the expansion of the rib cage. And exhale, feel the warmth of the air going out. The relaxation of the abdomen and the lungs. Wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Feel the body. And another deep breath. This time reach the arms overhead. Take a full body stretch. Reaching through the fingertips, pointing through the toes. And hug the knees into your chest. Roll onto the right side of your body. Relax your right ear onto your right arm. Enjoy the stillness. Enjoy the peace and the solitude of this moment. And then making your way up to a seated position, top of the mat. Keep your eyes closed here. Keep feeling inside the body. Feel your sit bones grounding down beneath you, or your knees, whatever is in contact with the mat. Relax your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Soften your shoulders. Bring your hands to heart center. Press the palms together. And I invite you to carry this sense of peace with you throughout the rest of your day. Whenever something happens that threatens to throw you off and throw your mood out of balance, just come back to this sense of relaxation, this sense of groundedness and connection with yourself. We'll close our practice together with one deep breath and nice inhale through the nose. And an exhale out the mouth. Letting go completely here. And whenever you're ready, open the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. I hope that you're feeling good. I hope you're feeling relaxed. And thank you so much for supporting my channel. If you did enjoy this video, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, or maybe subscribe, or leave a comment if you have any feedback for me. And thanks again. My name is Mike, and I hope to see you again soon.